Hi, this is Nam from Easy Sunday Club. In our YouTube channel, we have how-tos, business strategy videos, and watercolor tutorials to help designers and artists turn their creative daydreams into reality. So you've had your Etsy site for a while now, but you're starting to hit the ceiling of its limitations. First, you can't have your own branding on the site. Second, you're competing with all these other makers on your Etsy site. And third, you want to build your own e-commerce platform so you don't have to pay those pesky transaction fees and posting fees that you have to do with Etsy. How do you do that? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the basics of how to set up your e-commerce site on Shopify so you can start selling your greeting cards and prints and start establishing your e-commerce online presence. So most of you guys probably have an Etsy page already just because it's really easy to set up. This is what our Easy Sunday Club Etsy page looks like, where we eventually want to get everyone to is to their own Shopify page. And this is what our Shopify page looks like. It has a big hero image, it has featured products, individual products, and also collections. Not only does it have part of the site where you can sell products, but there's also an about section where it has your story, talks about wholesale, FAQ, press and media, art frame guide, and also learning resources. This site took years to kind of develop and build all this content, but I just wanted to show you where we were with Etsy and where we got to with our own Shopify e-commerce platform. We currently maintain both because we find certain customers through Etsy, and we also funnel customers from our social media sites like YouTube and Instagram to our e-commerce site on Shopify. Where we will get to today is something to this degree. A basic web page with hero images, something about yourself and about us section will be able to show and start selling a couple of your products. Potentially people can subscribe to your newsletter. That's all we want to try to do today. Just very simple. We want to do progress over perfection. Like we always say, you don't have to have everything figured out. You just want to take the next step. And this is literally trying to take the next step from Etsy to Shopify and creating your own site. So let's get to it. First thing you're going to do is that you're going to put in your email address to start a free trial. You're going to create your store, and then you're going to fill out this information. And then you're going to fill out all of this info as well. And then you're going to enter into your store. I've already done this. So my store is called Greeting Card Example, and we're going to start fresh from here. So when you first get into your Shopify, this is the page that you're going to see. So I'm just going to walk through it real quick so you can start to get familiar with each section. Up here is your account information. Over here, you're able to actually view what your store looks like at this very moment. This is what it looks like stock. Everything's kind of blank. This kind of tells you what your current theme is. If you go on the left menu, this is your home. This is where you look at your orders. This is where you manage your products. We don't have any products, inventory, all this stuff at this time. This is where you have customer information once you get it. One of the great things about Shopify is their analytics are really good. You can look at your sales, conversion rate, top products sold, where the source of traffic is. You can have reports, you can have a live view so you can actually see when people are shopping on your site. This is marketing that you can unlock later on. Hardest thing about a Shopify site is trying to get people to actually go and find the page. You can have campaigns, automations, discount codes. So we have discount codes for shipping or when we have certain sales. So this is where you manage that. And then of course you have apps. The power of Shopify is the platform. People have all these really useful, efficient apps that really help your workflow or help your store and convert more sales and help your customers. Cathy made a separate video about Shopify apps, so if you want to check that out, then I'll put a link below. And then this has to do with actually building your online store. So if you want to look at the themes, put in blog posts if you want to maintain a blog, pages, what your navigation menu is going to look like. Next is domains. So right now my domain is greetingcardexample.myshopify.com. What I can do is if I go to godaddy.com or any URL website, then I can purchase a URL like greetingcardexample.com if it's available. And then I would use this page and connect it to my .com domain name. You can also buy your new domain through Shopify. So it's available and I can buy it for $14 a year. So I don't even have to mess with GoDaddy. I can just do it directly through Shopify because they try to make everything so simple. Then down here are different preferences for metadata description for your homepage. So I'm going to just put Easy Sunday Club as the homepage title, Easy Sunday Club online store. And I can also put in a social media sharing image. So this is an image that's already there. And I can add in Google Analytics if I want to have site analytics through there. So I'm just going to go ahead and save and worry about those details later. So what I'm gonna focus on first is building the building of your actual page. I will next focus on filling in that building with your product listings. Let's start on your online store. Quick reminder, this is what our store looks like right now. It's pretty boring. This is the default theme and it's called Debut, but I'm gonna use one of the most common and most popular themes out there, and it's called Brooklyn. So how do we add a new theme? You go down here and you hit themes. You can either look at free themes or you can purchase a Shopify theme from their store, but I'm just gonna go for the free, right? Because I'm just starting off, I don't wanna spend any extra money. The one that I'm gonna go for is Brooklyn. I'm gonna go for a classic and I'm gonna add that theme to the library. So next thing, I've added that theme to the library. So now it's gonna show up here, but now I gotta actually change the theme of the site to Brooklyn. So I'm gonna go to Actions and then I'm gonna hit the button Publish. Sorry, my computer is kind of buggy for some reason, but I'm gonna hit the word Publish. And now the theme's published. Now, if I look at my store, this is what it looks like. It's slightly different. We're not filling in the building yet. This is kind of the frame. So let's fill it in a little bit so you can actually see what Brooklyn looks like. So I'm actually going to customize it here. I'm just going to go in the order of things I see it. So let's hit header first. Select image. So in my header, it seems like I can upload my logo. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. Whatever assets you can leverage from your Etsy site or something that's already set up, then try to leverage it. So I'm going to use this logo where it says Easy Sunday Club, and I'm going to select it. I can see it in real time that the logo's there. It might not be what I want in the end, but I'm still trying to like shuffle my way or see my way around this dark room of Shopify. So I'm just going to start testing things and keep on pushing forward to see how it looks. And then once I get a MVP or minimal viable product, then I'll start optimizing it to make it look even better. Enable transparent header on the home page. So like, let's say I don't know what this means, right? So I'll turn it off and see what it looks like. It's like, oh, okay, this turns it white. And if I click this on it, it'll make it transparent. Which one's better? I don't know. I'll just test it out, right? So I'll just leave it like this and it'll make a white background. Enable show announcement, homepage only, text. Let's put, we just opened our new store. So we can see where the text is right there. So I'll just leave that as an announcement. And then for the bar up top, I guess we can make it any color. I'll just leave it black. So then that's our header. We're done. Next is a slideshow. So I assume this is a slideshow for all of the hero images right here. Well, let's fill in those slides. So hero banner, hero means like a really big image. I have some hero images already uploaded. So I'm gonna choose this one of Cathy painting, middle center, subheading, and introductory. I'll just put modern art prints and cards. Button label, shop now, button link. I'll just leave that empty for now. Let me hit save. Let's go back and see what happens. Let's add another slide, see if it changes anything. So I'm gonna add another image. I'll put in modern art prints and greeting cards again, and I'll save. Actually start seeing something, right? And let me add a third slide. Then put modern art prints and greeting cards. Let's change this to Easy Sunday Club and we can save. Let's change these two so it doesn't say hero banner on all of them. Cool, so now we have our slideshow. And then we have other things like our rich text. What's rich text? Use this text to share information about your brand with your customers, describe the product, share announcements. So I'll just put, welcome to our new store. And I'll just leave it like that. I'll just put grand opening for the heading. I'll just save that. Collection list, featured collection, featured products. Get rid of this for now. And just make it super clean. And then I have a subscribe to our newsletter promotions, and then I can start collecting emails here. Footer, show payment icon, show language selector, show currency selector. I'll just leave that. Stock, theme settings. You can see here, you can change some of the settings for the Brooklyn theme. but I'm going to leave it stock as well. Again, I just want to make a minimal viable product. I need to save, and it's starting to look pretty good. So let me click on this real quick. And if I click on this icon, you can see that I can either look at the mobile version or a desktop. So let me do test desktop first, and that's what stock it's on. But then I can also look at it on the mobile version. So this is what the front page is going to look like on my phone. Looks pretty clean. We just opened our new store, Easy Sunday Club. Don't have any products yet, so the menu's simple. Grand opening, welcome to our store, subscribe to our newsletter. Doesn't look too bad. Let's jump back to desktop. And let's look at the slideshow we just made. Pretty cool, right? So you have 3 hero images, and now you have a clean home. Before I put in products, I want to do an about page to talk about our company and what we're about. So I'm going to jump into pages, and I'm going to add a page, and I'm going to put about, and then I'm just going to put a placeholder. This is a bunch of stuff about our company. Visible, page suffix, so I'm going to save it. We created this page, and now it shows up in pages, and we have an about page, but we're not going to be able to unlock it unless we put it in a menu somewhere, so that when we're on the site, we can actually find it somehow. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's jump to navigation. So right now our footer menu has a search bar, and if I jump here, you can see the search bar here. And then our main menu has home and catalog, and our side menu has products and search. This is our main menu, home, catalog, and then we have our search. But somehow I want to be able to add the about page. So I'm going to start with the main menu, and I'm going to add a menu item. And that's going to be the about. And then I got to link this to the about page. So I'm going to jump to pages, and then it has the about page here. So I'm going to hit the page, and then it has a link to that about page. So it adds the menu item. I'm naming that menu item about, and it links to the actual page. Let's do that again. I may have done it too fast. So I go hit the link here, and then I go search for the item, and I want to find the item in my pages that I just built about. I hit that, and then I hit the about. And there you go. So now I can add that to the menu. So now my menu has 3 things. Let me save, and then let's see if I can see it. Refresh. Now I can see it. So now I have the home, I have the catalog, and now I have the about. And when I hit the about, this is a bunch of stuff about our company. Cool. So now I have the basics, right? I have a home page and I have an about page. So now let's go to actually adding products. So I want to start selling greeting cards and art prints. Let's go ahead and start doing that. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a greeting card example. So the first greeting card I want to do is I go on my Etsy site. You're going to use a lot and go back and forth between your Etsy site to upload all of those images and all of that information to your new Shopify website. So you're probably going to be toggling in between those 2 screens. This is assuming that you have an established Etsy site. This is the first product. So what I would do is start saving all of these images, or if I already have those assets on my hard drive, then I would just start saving it from there. I would add the title and the product description for this. I don't want to reinvent the wheel because I've already done all this copy for the card. I'm just going to copy and paste it because I'm lazy. This is the title, and then I'm going to see what the description is. So the description is here, and I'm just going to copy and paste it, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel. So I'm going to go and copy and paste it here. So this is where I need to put in the pictures of the greeting card. So add file, and then luckily I have the card right here. Loading, uploading. Pricing is I want to sell the cards for $5 each. Cost for item is $2.50. Charge tax on this product. Yes. SKU, if you have a SKU, so I'll put rack 1. Track quantity, continue selling when out of stock. If you want to not stop selling when it's out of stock, you can do that too. But I'll just put in 10 because Shopify has this fancy inventory system. This is a physical product. Weight, I can double check this later, but let's say it's 3 ounces. Customs information, I'll put in United States. Does this product have multiple options like different sizes or colors? No, my greeting card only has 1 size. This is what it looks like if I Google it in a search engine. Product status, I'm going to put active. So that means that it's going to be available for sale on my online store. Regarding the sales channels and apps, you can also sell in person, and it'll all connect with your Shopify through the point of sale system. I'm not going to get into that here, but I'm just telling you so you know it exists. Product type, this is going to be a greeting card, and I'll put add greeting card. And then for vendor, I'm going to just put Easy Sunday Club. This is more relevant if you're selling a couple different vendors on your site. Collections, I'll just put homepage for now. So it'll be part of my homepage collection. And then for tags, I'll put greeting cards, and I'll just also put animals. And I'll add that as well. And I'll save. And it says, congratulations, you added your first product. So let me preview it. Let me see what it looks like. And there you go. That's what my product looks like. I'll clean up the title later on because I think this is a little bit too long. Product photo looks good. And let's see how it connects with my original webpage. So I'll hit the logo and there's my homepage. So Easy Sunday Club, catalog about, grand opening. Let me hit catalog and it'll show all of my products there. So let me add one more product. So I'll go back to all products. I'll add another product. So now I want to add my best-selling print from Etsy, which is my Fox watercolor print. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste the title because I'm lazy. And then I'll copy and paste the description. Price on this, let's say it's $20. Cost per item, let's say it's $10. SKU, let's say it's Fox 1. Availability, 10. This is a physical product. I'm going to put that maybe it's 5 ounces. I can weigh it later. United States. And there's variants. This product has multiple options like different sizes or colors. So I want to do sizes. So separate the sizes by comma. So I have 8 by 10. I have 11 by 14, comma. I have 12 by 16. And I have 16 by 20. So those are my options. And then for these, I can do different prices. So let's say this is 30, this is 40, and this is 50. And for each one, I'm just going to put that we have 10 of each. So that's how you do different sizing. Product, I want to make it active. Online store, product type. So this is an art print, add, vendor, Easy Sunday Club, collection. Actually, I'll just put homepage for now. And then tag is art print. Let me add some pictures. So media, add files. So I want to put in the mock-up, the art print, and a close-up. So we usually do 3 when it comes to art prints. If you look here, we have a mock-up in a frame. We have the actual art print with a watermark. And then we have a close-up here as well, just so if they want to see some detail of the artwork. Let's preview that now. There you go. Cool. So now when you go, you can see the mock-up, original art print, and a close-up. Description, different sizes. You can change which size you want. And let's say I want the biggest one, 16 by 20. I'll add to cart, and that's what the cart looks like. These are different ways I can pay. Let's say your customer wants to check out. What happens? Checkout isn't available. Return to the homepage or contact the store correctly. The reason why is because I haven't paid for a plan yet to turn on the payment system. So I eventually need to do that. Another thing I want to show you before I finish adding this product is that I can actually duplicate this listing as well. If it's a very similar listing, or if I'm doing a bunch of art prints at once and all the language is the same, I can do that instead of having to do it from scratch each time. So now I have 2 products. I have the greeting card and I have the art print. I can filter by product vendor. There's more filters that I can do if I want to search, or I have hundreds of products. Let's see what happens if I click on one. Then I can either edit that product. I can add available, set as active, set as draft. There's different things I can do. If I go back to look at my greeting card example webpage, I think I want to add those products that I just added to the front page to kind of show it off. So I'm going to go back to my online store and go back to customizing my Brooklyn theme. Maybe I want to feature the products. So let me double click in here, select product. So I have 2 products. So maybe I want to feature the watercolor Fox. So now it would look like this if I wanted to feature that product on the front page. Well, let's get out of here. Let's say I didn't want to feature the product and instead I wanted to feature a collection. I'll go ahead and select collection. And I have one collection called homepage, and maybe I like that instead. It'll look a little bit cleaner instead of that big one product. So let's save it like that. And now what I want to do is I want to test to see what it looks like on mobile. Cool, looks pretty clean. All right, and then this is how it looks on desktop. And if I want to double check, I can actually go to the web page in my other tab, refresh, and then start experiencing my website. Wow, feature collection, 2 items, subscribe to our newsletter. So that's how far I'm going to get to right now. Let's see what I would need to do to activate. So in order to activate the actual letting customers come and purchase stuff, I have to select a plan. So let's jump and look at the plans. There's 3 plans to choose from when the free trial ends. And the first plan is basic Shopify, which is $29 a month. And basically with each one of these plans, the $29 plan, the $79 plan, and the $299 plan, these are the different levers that are going to change. So first is the credit card rates. The better the plan, the lower the credit card rates. Transaction fees relatively stay the same. Second thing is the number of accounts you have. We have the cheapest plan, the basic Shopify. So we have 2 staff accounts, but better the plan, the more staff accounts. So you can have up to 15 with a $299 a month. Also, the better the plan, the better the shipping discount codes if you decide to purchase your shipping through Shopify, and also the number of locations you can keep goods or track goods in inventory, and also it includes POS subscription. That's pretty much it. That's as far as I can take it without having to pay the actual subscription plan and turning off all the bells and whistles to actually start processing credit card transactions. If you are not sure that you want to set up your Shopify site, you can get to this point in time as well to see the look and feel and really make sure if this is something you want to start building. After your Shopify site is set up, other things to look into is Shopify tools and apps that you may want to add to your site. Cathy's made a video about her favorite Shopify apps that you can check out. And also, you're going to need to figure out a funnel of how to get customers to your Shopify e-commerce webpage. That's either going to be through Instagram or other social media channels. How was this tutorial? We love feedback. Was it simple enough? Were you able to make progress? Was it stuff you already knew how to do? Let us know. Drop a comment below, and if you want to support us, the best thing that you can do is hit that subscribe button. We appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.